The world's first computers took up an entire room. Then they were able to fit on your desk. Nowadays, they're small enough to be portable folding devices that can sit on your lap, but are even more powerful, and they're still getting smaller. The process begins by making the computer's brain, the motherboard. This starts as a printed circuit board of copper lines and pads, to which the electronic components will be soldered. This machine places a stencil of the component layout onto the board, and then applies solder paste through its openings. A quality inspection camera photographs the solder paste, then sends the images to a computer. The computer analyzes them, looking for any missing paste, misalignment, or other mistakes. If the board passes inspection, it passes through 15 robotic machines, each of which positions up to 150 components on the board in just 30 seconds. The board then passes through an oven that melts the solder paste, soldering the components to the board. The board is inspected again to ensure everything is correctly soldered and that there are no components missing or out of position. After function testing and a visual inspection, the motherboard moves to the assembly line. Here, the top half of the laptop, called the panel kit, is being assembled. First, protective film is placed on the 15-inch LCD screen. Then the cable that will connect the screen to the motherboard is plugged in. The screen is inserted into a cover, which also contains the webcam and microphone. Fitted to the screen cover next is the antenna bottom cover, followed by the module for the webcam and microphone. Then the two hinges that will join the panel kit to the rest of the laptop. Finally, the Wi-Fi antenna is fitted. After which, all the components are hidden beneath this antenna top cover. The panel kit is completed by pressing in a thin metal frame around the screen. Next is the assembly of the bottom half of the laptop. First, they screw the top of the bottom part to the panel hinges. This component already contains the touchpad. Next to be installed are the speakers. And now the motherboard. After inspection, a computer-guided router cuts out openings to accommodate the computer's fans, which prevent the electronics from overheating. This machine is a gaming laptop, so generates a lot more heat and therefore requires two powerful fans rather than one. The motherboard and fans are then fitted into the bottom section of the laptop. Contaminants such as dust or oil can impede proper contact. So as a precaution, the connections for the memory modules are cleaned with solvent and then dried with compressed air. The memory modules are fitted, as are the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi module and the solid-state disk drive. Next, a high-capacity battery is added and connected to the motherboard. Batteries for gaming laptops are typically larger because the faster processor and dual fans consume more power. Finally, the keyboard is fitted. Now complete, a laser etching machine then marks the details and serial number on the bottom. An automated machine tests numerous functions, and a quality control team tests others, including the virtual reality feature and the LCD and keyboard color displays, as well as the keyboard keys. Keys that need to be durable, because enthusiastic gamers have been known to bash them rather hard.